How you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Good to have you back. Thank you for being here.
Nice to be here.
So you must be very, very busy. You get the film coming out, and you just went back to work on ER. Did you have any leisure time during the summer?
I did. I didn't work at all last summer.
Good for you.
Took the time off and traveled around. We went to Bora Bora.
Really? Bora Bora, South Pacific.
French Polynesia, yes.
Yeah, that's all. Is it near Australia? Is it near Hawaii?
Closer to Tahiti, actually.
Tahiti?
Yeah.
Is it near the Johnson Islands?
You got me there. I don't know.
I have no idea about that. And what is it like?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. If you like to snorkel, swim, great-looking fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I spent a lot of time in hammocks. You know, it's very relaxing.
Do you yourself snorkel? Do you scuba dive? Do you spear feed fish?
Yeah. I had to stop snorkeling. I thought this is funny actually. We were snorkeling. You get to the kind of place where you get up in the morning, you literally jump right out of your hotel room and you're in the ocean. And you swim with the most incredible fish.
It's like the East River.
Exactly.
I got a place over there. Get up first thing in the morning, boom, I'm in the river. It's nice. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. That's funnier than my story.
No, it's fine. You're the doctor. What do I know? So anyway, you go out there, you're swimming.
Yeah, I got out. I thought I had some water in my ear, and I couldn't get it out, so I was jumping up and down and put my finger in there, pencils, pens. Anything I could get, it starts to irritate you. It really drives you crazy because you can't hear out of one side of your head.
Yeah.
And I just thought, this is crazy. Of course I'm going to get this out. 2 days later, I couldn't get it out, and my girlfriend suggested I call the Bora Bora doctor.
Oh, man.
Who showed up, took one look at my ear, and had a turkey baster, and shot some water in my ear, and huge chunks of coral started falling out of my head.
My God.
So they sell earplugs, and I highly recommend wearing them if you go snorkeling.
Wow. So this was just like free floating coral that got wedged?
I got into the water, I got excited, I kicked up some stuff, and then apparently it just, fell in my ears.
Now, did the doctor say that this is common or unusual?
I was trying to make light of the whole situation.
Yeah,
he thought it was a humorless situation.
That's odd, isn't it?
Charged me $150 to turkey baster out of my stuff out of my ear.
And was this, Bora Bora Thanksgiving? Is that why he had the turkey baster with him?
No, this is just standard medical apparatus.
in Bora Bora.
The islands.
Had it there in his black bag. Well, that's odd. But you're back and you're working on ER. How are things going there now?
Oh, great. We're having so much fun this year. We're having a lot of fun.
How can you not have a lot of fun? It's a huge hit.
It's a huge hit, and it's the greatest group of people I've ever worked with.
Now, is that true, or you can't really stand most of them?
No, it really is true.
Really?
And I've had lousy jobs.
Yeah.
I've had lousy jobs. In fact, I just revisited one of my old workplaces the other day.
What was that?
When I was 12, I got a job in this thrift shop junk store called Junk for Joy in L.A. And I worked there for 2 days, and they fired me because I couldn't. Well, it's the kind of place where they take colored clothing that they buy for $1 and dye it black and sell for $5.
Oh, yeah.
One of them jobs.
You're wearing one tonight, I see.
You got me. You got me.
Got an outfit on. Look at that. He's wearing it. How about that? Oh, God. I need to go to the ER. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? So anyway, you're just a kid. You're working in the store.
Just a young pup of a thing.
Yeah.
And they had me take these gloves that they had just dyed in black from white and tie them into bundles. They said, we want bundles of 6, and we want you to tie them with this string, this kind of newspaper string.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I couldn't do it. It would cut my finger, or the string would break, and this guy was getting angry and angry and angrier. Finally, he just, he showed me, and he fired me, and I went home, and I was upset. And 12 years later, I go back in Junk for Joy, and I think this is going to be my big moment,
Here
right?
I am, Mr. Big Shot.
They're going to know what they
let
go.
Time.
I walk in, I say, hi. They don't know who the hell I am.
Oh, no.
I said, I used to work here. And they said, oh, really? And I said, yeah, you actually fired me after 2 days. And this woman looks at me and goes, you're the kid that couldn't tie bundles.
You see, it went on your permanent record.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Right. So if you were watching, I can tie bundles now.
He's done pretty well. He's tying bundles of cash.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Now, talk to me about this. Is this right? Do I have this correct? That there's going to be a live installment of ER?
That's right. Our first episode back, which is
first episode.
Our first episode on the air this year will be September 25th, and we will broadcast it live to the East Coast.
Why?
Well, why?
Yeah.
I'm asking myself that
myself. Aren't you scared?
Yeah. This was an idea that George came up with a couple of years ago, and
George
Clooney.
Oh, George Batman Clooney.
George Batman Clooney.
George Batman Clooney.
He thought it. First of all, the way we're going to do it has never been done before, so it will be television history. But it also was designed to sort of give us a boost on the arm. Monotony can kind of set in, in the 4th year, and everybody's pretty comfortable with who we're playing. And this will be something that will give us some vitality for the rest of the year.
What if something goes wacky? God forbid, what if something goes wacky?
Well, we've all done plays. We've all had terrible things happen in various plays that we've all done, so hopefully we know how to cover.
Yeah. But I'm intrigued by this now. So you would be limited, I guess, as to the physical scope of the production, correct?
You would think.
Yeah.
But no. We're actually going to use our entire set, every room. There'll be, 60 some odd extras and 25 speaking parts, 19 trauma cases.
But how do you make the transition
cameras.
from place to place?
The basic premise, I don't know if I should be giving it away or not.
Come on. Nobody's watching.
A documentary film crew is coming into the emergency room to shoot a day in the life of series. So the actual cameras that they're using will be the television cameras, and there'll be characters in the story that we can interact and move out of the way. And,
So this is sort of like faux cinema verite, if I can invoke a little French there.
Yes. Très faux. Très faux.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
If it were me, I'd be really thinking. I wouldn't get any sleep. Are you sleeping all right over this?
I haven't slept in days thinking about this one.
But
everybody in New York's got to watch it because we get it on a 3-hour tape delay in LA, so only the East Coast is truly going to be seeing it as it happens.
Yeah.
It's for you.
I mean, it's just amazing to me that now you've got some other reason for people to watch. Like, everybody's not watching already.
Yeah, right.
So now they're going to have to, import people from other countries to watch. It's going to be a huge success.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Let's talk about the film. Boy, I saw this film the other day, the Myth of Fingerprints.
Myth of Fingerprints,
What
it's
is the
called,
source
yes.
of the title? What does that mean?
It comes from a Paul Simon song. You probably know Paul.
Yeah.
And it's sort of an enigmatic title for this film, but roughly it refers to the fallacy that if you touch something, you leave your fingerprint, but if you revisit that chair in 5 years and touch it again, it may be the same fingerprint, but you're not the same person, and it's the impressions that your family can leave on you and how they never change.
Well, watching this thing, it's the story generally is the family has come back together at the family home in Maine for Thanksgiving.
That's right.
And it's just edgy and sort of you're just like, oh, when do we get to go home?
It's really there's not a lot of there's no explosions, there's no gun battles, there's no car chases, but it's those subtle little universal family dynamics that make every Thanksgiving so worthwhile.
You get to see Roy Schneider shoot a frozen turkey.
Yeah, that's true. There is one gun battle between Roy and a frozen turkey.
And you were also a producer on the film?
I was an associate producer, which was sort of a nominal title.
Yeah. What does that mean? What do you do?
Well, I signed on really early in the project's development. I think that was their way of saying thank you for helping get some of the financing. But once we got on the set, it was keep all major decisions away from Noah.
Nah.
I'm serious.
Yeah. This kid can't tie bundles. Watch what you do with him.
You know what they did? The one decision I got to make was they let me design the cast and crew T-shirt. Come up with the logo for it.
That's something. And let it know. Let's take a look at a clip here.
Oh, yeah.
There's a very appealing group of folks in the film.
Terrific cast. Roy Scheider, Blythe Danner, Julianne Moore, James LeGros, Brian Kerwin, Laurel Holloman. And this clip, I think, I haven't been home for 3 years, and I'm walking with my brother, played by Michael Vartan, and he's just told me that he saw my ex-girlfriend in town, and I haven't seen her for 3 years either.
Here we go, the Myth of Fingerprints.
Why would you say that? I haven't seen her for 3 years.
I don't know. I just thought that was maybe what was making you depressed, and that I bumped into her on my way through town today.
You did?
Yeah.
You did? What'd she say? No, forget it. I don't want to know. How'd she look? No, I don't want to know that either.
She just said she was going to be home for a while.
Didn't I just say I didn't want to know?
Sorry.
How did she look?
How did she always look?
Really?
Really?
Did you say that? The Myth of Fingerprints. Noah Wyle. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
Good luck on the big premiere.